global drive. Buy your man with a veteran stare, Cajun spice in the Louisiana air. She island born, Guam sunshine glow. Laptop open anywhere we go. Different rules but the vibes the same. Passport stamps, yeah, we play the game. Work online, then we hit the street. Life tastes better when the world's your seat.
We don't wait, we don't stop. One life, we want it all.
Cajun and coconut, say it again. From the bayou to the beach, best friends, Cajun and coconut.
Laugh so loud, serious dreams, silly crowd.
Pack it up, let's go get lost. First stop Thailand, count the cost. With every mile, every bump, every turn, Cajun and coconut. Watch us.
What's up, Cajun and Coconut family? It's your girl Coconut coming back to you from the backwoods of Virginia, aka my back porch. Anyway, this is gonna be a different type of video today, guys, because I cannot vent. Just cannot vent. Okay, because I really just need some advice and probably somebody to vent to. Currently, y'all forgive me, I just dropped my phone. But currently, I am home by myself, and I am going through weird thoughts. And not necessarily that they're weird thoughts, but they're just thoughts. I'm just going through thoughts, guys, okay? And I've been going through these, and it's so crazy that it's happening. So this video today is going to be about the thoughts that you get when you're moving. First of all, what made you think to go to Thailand in the first place? What made that happen? What made you want to do it? What made me want to do it? Also, the thoughts that you get on your way out the door. I had no idea how frustrated I would be, right? Like, and don't get me wrong, moving is frustrating. If anybody has ever had to sell everything they owned, welcome to Frustration Station. You just jumped on the fastest train to a freaking migraine that you could get on. But anyway, selling all your stuff is agitating. And if anybody wants to buy this big camper out here, y'all, 2000, so pretty on the inside, it's redone. But anyway, shameless plug. I mean, shameless shout out. But anyway, I am wanting to center on a certain thought. And that is, has anybody ever thought that, like, you, or not necessarily thought, I guess, did you guys ever get this weird feeling as soon as you started doing research on Thailand? Like, you were almost getting, what's the word I can use on YouTube? Graped. You know what I'm talking about, y'all. Jilted. Has anybody ever felt jilted by the system? Because I find that the more I do research, right, like every single day I'm going out there and it's something new. Every time I turn my head, every time I wake up, Thailand is just so on my mind in a way that's positive, but both also very frustrating for the present moment. Does that make any sense? Okay, so let me just explain it. Let me give you an example, because it just needs to be examples. So I was in the grocery store one day and I was buying groceries. You guys can see on the other videos. This is literally what I go through, right? I was in the grocery store one day and I just couldn't help but think, how much would this stuff cost in Thailand? And I went and did some research and I just upset the mess out of myself, right? Like, obviously it's going to be so much cheaper, but then it leaves you feeling like, ugh, why is it so expensive here? Why is it so expensive here? Why doesn't the U.S. have it like, why aren't we the land of smiles? Why isn't everybody in the U.S. smiling? We're one of the strongest economies. Thailand doesn't even make the list of strong economies, the top 5. It doesn't. So why aren't we smiling? And they are. I'm probably going to soon find that out. I have my thoughts and my ideas of why. People just run things differently out there, but I really, it just wouldn't leave me, guys. Now, like, even the longer that I'm here, we're getting more and more news from my husband's doctors. It's like I cannot afford to feed him the things that he needs, right? So my husband, he's got kidney failure, and he's on his way to dialysis soon if I can't get him to get above that percentile range, right? So here I am, like a novice magician, trying to figure out a magical potion of things for him to eat when the doctor says you're diabetic and you can't have sugar, your high blood pressure means you can't have salt, and you can't drink that much water because your kidneys aren't flushing it good enough. So he's like, what do you do? Right? Like, you can't have nothing, it seems like. I started feeding him vegan, right? And this actually helped his diabetes immensely. It did. It helped to bring him back above a certain threshold. But then they said that he was iron deficient. And so the doctor said that it was because he wasn't eating any meat. And now he's iron deficient. However, the rest of his, like his A1Cs and everything is going great. But because he's iron deficient, he suggested my husband eat chicken. All right. Shortly after he starts eating chicken again, we go back and he had a reactive thing happen where now he's worse. Let's just say he's worse. Okay. His kidneys aren't showing that they're functioning that great. All of this is, it all ties to each other, to the pancreas, to everything, right? I know somebody's going to go out there in YouTube world and say your doctor spiel, but trust me when I say vegan, or should I say, I don't like to call myself vegan. I like to call myself a consumer of easily digestible proteins, okay? Because your pancreas doesn't need any extra stuff that try to help break down. And so I'm a hypoglycemic, which means my blood sugar is too low. My husband's is too high. And somehow going vegan healed us both. So that was a little side note, but the whole reason why I even brought that up in the first place was because I'm trying to go to the grocery store and find him fruits and vegetables, and they're so expensive. Why is it so expensive to heal yourself? On top of that, I live out in the country where there's absolutely nobody out here. We don't have a gym anywhere nearby. My husband is one of those guys that needs a gym. He can't just do calisthenics on his own. Otherwise, there's no accountability or something there. There isn't that here. I mean, we have all this nature, but my husband, again, is not a nature guy, mostly because he can't do a whole lot of outdoor stuff like that'll affect his, he can't get, he has to be in a controlled environment if he's going to be exercising. He can't get too far away from the house. So guys, what do you do when all you can think about is how fast you got to get out of here just so somebody will live? Like, I know it sounds crazy. Well, at least that's what people are telling me. But for some reason, I just can't get this thought out of my head that if I left, that he would heal. Like, this is the only thing keeping him from healing. Like, because my husband isn't a bad eating guy. He doesn't, drink. He doesn't smoke. He doesn't do any of those things. So what could possibly, y'all forgive me for it. If y'all see my videos, y'all are going to see me doing this thing a lot. Just because hypoglycemia means your girl got cotton mouth out of this world. Okay. But, so like I said, what do we do? Like, I can't help but feel like every day that I'm staying here, I'm just putting another nail in his coffin. And so every single day I wake up with almost this weird sense of urgency. It's the same type of urgency you get when you have to pee real bad, Like, oh my God, you're running around. Like, that sense of urgency. I don't know how to explain it. But I get this weird sense of urgency every single morning I wake up, I look at him. And I can't help but think that the longer we stay here, the longer that we're just nailing that coffin down. Does that sound crazy? Also, I want to heal, I got certain things wrong with me also, that I feel like could be healed by just having a better diet, having the accessibility to having better things. I don't know, guys. I just am feeling some weird sense of urgency, and Thailand is in every one of my thoughts, and not always in the best ways. I mean, always in the best way, but like, it makes me feel like I don't want to be here, like I'm mad that I told y'all they were gonna come and visit us. I told y'all they were gonna come be in this video. But anyway, I'm just mad, guys. Like I am frustrated. I can't tell you how frustrated I am every time I go somewhere and a new problem that I encounter that I know would not be there when we get to Thailand exists. Right? Like I tried to take my son to work this morning, my tire is flat. Why? Because I have to drive on gravel because I live in the country out here, right? My tire's flat. My son has to walk to work. He wouldn't have to do that. We'd have a BTS. You know, there would be a BTS station there or Grab drive, whatever, right? We wouldn't have that issue either. The other day when I went to the grocery store, I couldn't find vegetables. Like they were legitimately out of spinach. Who runs out of greens at a grocery store? They didn't have and then just other things. We went to the nail shop. Man, me and my daughter went to the nail shop. I'm like, you spent how much on this, baby? I could have bought groceries. Are you kidding me? She took me to get my nails done and I was appreciative, but how do you have a weird feeling attached to that? You guys, it's boggling my mind because I am like probably one of the most hang loose, happy females. I got a little, sarcasm, a little Texas swag in me, but for real, I am probably one of the most positive people. But for some reason, lately, I cannot help but just look around at my surroundings and just get frustrated. It's like having a terrible roommate, or living in a house with a dictator type of parent. That's how I feel. I feel like the United States is that dictator step parent that we all know we've watched on TV, and I am just the worst of the stepchildren because I'm not even like I don't know how to explain it, guys. You guys let me stop. Y'all will see the ADHD come out real bad, or I start stuttering my way through words. But if anybody out there in YouTube world knows the pain and got somebody with ADHD, then you know what this is, okay? But anyhow, I kind of wanted to ask you guys, or anybody out there who is actually thinking about moving to Thailand, aside from the normal frustrations of the actual physical job of having to, clean up all your stuff and sell it, get it sellable, having yard sales, all those actual, normal frustrations. Do you find yourself frustrated at the fact that you just live here? Does everything in this, is it just me? Or am I the only one who walks around here and in every single thing I do, I looked at my landlord when I went to give her the money. I just found myself not so happy anymore giving it to her. Like I used to be so thankful for this place that I have, right? Not that I'm not. Still, I am thoroughly appreciative of all the blessings that Yahweh has given us, right? But when I know he's pushing me somewhere else and I'm just sitting here, but like I like it here. And I don't know, Yahweh's trying to take me out for ice cream. Like, okay, baby, you got the pizza, but I'm trying to take you out for the ice cream too. Yahweh's trying to bless me, y'all. And I'm just here. It makes me want to work faster. Like, just get it done. Just get it done. We're on a timeline. So it's not like it's up to me. My timing is not the timing. And yes, it's Yahweh's timing. But right now, the only thing holding us back is my husband has to have surgery on his eyes. And so you guys lift up Cajun in your thoughts and your prayers as he goes through eye surgery in the next few months. He's going to be having to fix retinopathy, or he would end up blind. So I'm praying that we don't end up going out to Thailand with my husband blind. But if that is the case, I am still praying that he still has a quality of life that's better than here. Because the way that I can see it, he might not be able to see the ocean, but if he can feel the air cross his waves, or feel his toes in the sand, or feel the sun on his skin, or never have to feel the pain of another winter, I think that I would, y'all forgive me, I'm trying not to tear up, but I just want him to be so happy. And I just want him to have so much better of a quality of life, y'all. This is my king. He's my hero. So forgive the tear jerkiness of this video. If you got to the end of this video, y'all, I'm just ready to leave. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to heal my husband. I don't know why God keeps telling me there's better care out there. They're not looking like the United States doesn't care. They do what they can. The VA isn't giving him the best quality. Like, I just feel like we'll give them what is necessary, but we won't fix what's wrong. We're just gonna put a band-aid on it. And I feel like that's what the VA has done with my husband's care for so long. I'm sure that other people in this country without VA feel that way. You guys are like at the hands of the mercy of your doctors, and I'm just so tired of hearing somebody tell me that there is no way of fixing this. Like, telling me that it's not, he can't heal himself. I don't only want a second and third opinion. I want the heck up out of here for a second and third opinion. Because obviously there's got to be something. I don't, like, why is it that there is so much more technology as far as certain, like, treatments and stuff for different things in Asian countries? Like, I don't know why we just don't have the things that other people have in this country, you know? Forgive my ignorance if there's something I don't know. YouTube, I'm sure there is a bunch of, you know, history and textbook thumping people out there who would be more than happy to correct me right now. And it's not that I don't absolutely love this country. I do. I was born here. You have to love where you come from. But I do have to say it's changing, and not in a way that is amicable in my eyes. And it's honestly making me feel like I have to escape. Does anybody else feel like a refugee? Like they're fleeing this place? That's what I feel like. I wonder how my Haitian friends at my job, my old job, there was a lot of people out there from Haiti who were refugees. And I really wonder how they felt. If this is how they kind of felt, I'm sure it was a much different situation than what I'm going through. And I'm being a little bit of over dramatizing it. But seriously though, has anybody else felt like they are needing to escape this place? Am I the only one? Comments, please comment. Do you feel like you are like me? You feel like you're having to escape the US, or do you feel like you're being robbed of something? Do you feel like you're being taken advantage of being in this country? It seems like everywhere I look, that's the only feeling I get anymore. Like, I don't know how to tell you guys. I am so ready to go. So ready to go. But anyways, guys, I'm going to leave it at that. I'm sure that will be more sessions. Anyway, if you guys like the video, please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the video. If you guys feel like there is somebody out there who might be able to resonate with how I'm feeling right now, if you yourself resonate with how I'm feeling like right now, please like the video. Make sure you leave a comment. I want to engage with y'all. Like, I really want to talk to somebody who's like-minded. Because right now, I'm in the backwoods of Virginia, kind of feeling all alone out here in my thoughts. So, all right, YouTube, save me. If you guys are having the same thoughts, hit your girl up. Again, through every mile, every bump, every turn, Cajun and coconut, watch us learn.
Cajun and coconut, say it again. From the bayou to the beach, best friends, Cajun and coconut. Laugh so loud, serious dreams, silly crowd. Pack it up, let's go get lost. First stop Thailand, count the cost. Worth every mile, every bump, every turn. Cajun and coconut, watch us learn. CAJUN, COCONUT. Different flavors, same heartbeat. World's too big to stay in one seat. Cajun and coconut, here we go. Work online, let the whole world know. Laugh loud, love it, don't overthink it. Life's too rich not to relive it. Cajun and coconut.